Well, hello there. Am I still crumpled? It is Tuesday. It is 2:09 p.m. Yesterday, Monday, was actually a manic Monday. I can actually fully use that term. I had quite a number of PT clients. I was mid through training, and then there was a mix up in communication, and I had to stop training so that I could take to the young guns, the young boys. I then restarted my booty camp, which is like my glute focused class, which was fun. And then I had another client, and I didn't get home till 9, and then I had to do my client check-ins because I didn't get the chance to do it during the day. So that was that. And then this morning I met Mum for breakfast, which was lovely. We've been doing that every week for quite a wee while now. Just time, like, it's nice to spend time just her and I in an actual social situation rather than, I mean, she comes and works with me obviously, but that's different. So I had that, then I walked into town to get my coffee, which I'm slightly nervous about drinking because last time I had one of these, I was literally, when I met Kirsty on Sunday actually, I felt caffeine hit was real and I literally was like shaking, racing heart, felt sick. So I've just been sipping this, but the reason my face looks extra crumpled right now is because I'm just out of a deep tissue like sports massage at KB Holistics. So they had actually reached out to me last year when the White Rabbit reel had went viral, and they offered me a treatment for free. I ended up paying for it, but I went along and I got the cupping therapy done, and then I got that done again 4 weeks ago. But today we just did like a deep tissue, and he was focusing on different areas like my neck and my IT band round about my knee and stuff. It was not pleasant at the time, but I definitely feel a lot looser, so that's always good. And then I'm doing that thing of, I've pulled up in my driveway and I've been sat here, and in the time I've been sitting here I have joined Female Invest. So I'm just about to, so with the membership you get a year's membership, I'm presuming access to this app, and like a informational book. Another book for me to read. But I'm determined to find out, like, educate myself on money, and apparently like savings accounts is one of the most inefficient ways to use your money. So my goal for this year is to pay off all my personal and hopefully business debt, and then I want to start investing in different things, but we will see. I'm now just about to go in and I need to make some cleansing balm. I have a stinker of a headache. I don't know if it's the coffee, the massage, moving everything about, or you'd finished yesterday. I feel like when I talk about my period, people are like, ooh, TMI, but it's a fact of life. If you are biologically a woman, you will know about it. This is an angle and a half. Right. I'll talk again soon. Goodbye.
First, I want to say that it's not Sheldon's fault. He tried very hard to keep.
Oh, you're zoomed in. Packaging up cleansing balm.
In my face, but bearing in mind I've got yoga later, I'm gonna have my hair wash day today.
I need my
like
tripod.
I thought I would just put a little light.
Can't be bothered to get my tripod if I'm honest.
Just a light base. I have this part in high neck jumper, but I'm like, so that's what I'm gonna do with the big. I'm just gonna do a returns. If you saw my Primark haul, you'll have seen that because for the first time I used the click and collect service. Lengthen the tail of my brow. Just kind of put me in the noise of the show.
I have just googled if post-menstrual syndrome is a thing, because, and by the way it is, it's not talked about as much as premenstrual syndrome, and apparently whereas I think it's about 90% of biological women are affected by PMS. Only about 20 to 40% apparently of women get post, because I, as I say, finished my period yesterday. It was 3 days long, to be very precise, and I'm trying to find an episode of A Big Bang Theory I want. Oh, he's brought in a mouse! Oh. Hi. I apologise that, number one, I seem to spend the majority of my life in this corner of the kitchen, because if I don't, then I'm away from the light and it's just, I'm not really, that's not too bad. Anyway, and secondly, that this vlog has been a bit of a the hormones this month have got me good. This morning, get this handsome boy. This morning I had a counselling session and it sucked the life out of me. I went into it feeling really heavy, really emotional, and then of course, like, counselling sometimes is a bit like having, say you've been shot in the leg with shrapnel, right, but you don't pick out all the bits, so you just let your leg heal over to some extent. Counselling is like opening up that wound, digging about in the wound to get to the metal bits, pulling the metal bits out, which in itself is painful, but then, as cheesy as it sounds, obviously you know that you will heal afterwards, you'll heal far better, but it's just confronting things that, well, in my case, I have spent my whole life avoiding. And it's getting to the stage now where people are just walking all over me, and I don't want to spend the rest of my life getting worn down, letting myself get worn down. I mean, I can't necessarily always blame other people for doing that, because I'm partially to blame because I'm letting them do that. So things have got to change. And today, generally, work-wise, has been a bit of a write-off. I got back from my counselling. I went a little walk, like, round the Quay Park and into town to get my coffee, and I just wanted some fresh air. And then I literally got back, had some food, and my cleaner turned up, and it always feels so, like, I'm always grateful when I come in afterwards, because the place is obviously nice and clean and tidy, but at the time, like, there's nothing more awkward than, like, being in your own house at the same time as a cleaner, because you feel like you're getting in the way. And Mum was here, but I was just like, I need out of here, so I went to the Costa at the Odeon, and I didn't really get much work done, to be honest. I just had a cup of tea and I kind of went through some of my emails and stuff. And then I just kind of chilled a bit this evening. I finished, I do actually have clothes on, by the way, I'm just cold. I finished, I don't know if I told you, I was reading this. I was reading The Space Between Us, which I was slightly terrified was going to have, like, E.T. vibes, because it's about an alien that comes to Earth and these people that, like, are connected to it, and then they go on, like, a goose chase, and then there's, like, people from the government chasing after them. And I thought, if this is like E.T., I can't handle it, because, no joke, I have got PTSD after watching E.T. I don't know what it is. It's the part where he's, like, blue in the river. Yeah, but it wasn't like that. So I finished that, then I started reading another one that I'd got in the charity shop, but I literally got like 2 chapters in and I was like, no, this is too young for me. And nobody's got time to read a book that they're not invested in, so I am going to start the tandem read, I can never remember what 2 it is, Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn, so I need to print off the suggested reading order. So they're my next 2 reads, and I'm just food prepping at the minute. It's now 20 to 10, so that's that. So I would say hello. And apologise in advance, as I say, that this vlog. I can't remember like what I've filmed so far this week, so who knows. Look at this undercut. I reckon I could probably put like teeny tiny bubbles in that. Oh man. I'm going now. Goodbye. I will speak to you later. Not later today.
Hopefully. Hours talk, to be honest, because it's been a couple
Hi.
of hours
Oh,
now since
what have I
I've
done?
had my
Exposure.
breakfast, so
I don't want to touch
your
me.
girl's gonna start getting hungry
Shush!
again.
Hello. It's Thursday. I have came out. I'm at the gym. I have came out to get a heat in the truck, and the truck is even more colder. And when I'd opened up the door, it started. I was trying to film that there. It has started flurrying with snow. Apparently there's all sorts of weather warnings out this week. I am just finishing my pre-workout. I actually finished training about 2 o'clock. It's now 3:30. But I didn't get the chance to eat this because my client came in. But I am finishing this. I'm going to quickly do my cardio that I didn't get to do earlier on. No, earlier on in the week. I was meant to do it on Monday after my push session. But as I've mentioned, Monday was a complete manic Monday. Pardon me. Oh. Well, not plan. So I'm going to do it today. And then I have got the girls group. So we've started up. We have Young Guns, which is for boys under 15. But we're also starting up a girl group. We don't have a name for it yet. So that started last week. So they're in at 4. Then I've got 2 clients. And then I shall be heading to the Park Hotel for some loaded chips. Because I am still on very high foods. I am starving today. So the loaded chips will be going down. And I will be enjoying them for as long as I've got them. Whenever I pick up my camera at the minute, I'm either eating or I'm usually in my kitchen. About to eat. But that's the way it goes. When you're on 3,000 calories on a training day, you have to fit in food whenever you can. And I've made the mistake yesterday. I think I was down, I think I still had about 80 grams of carbs remaining, which I didn't end up having. And then as such, my weight dropped nearly a kilo overnight. I don't know if it was specifically because of that or because typically when I've got my period, my weight does go up and then afterwards it does come down. But as I say, I had some carbs remaining, I didn't have them, and there's been a couple of nights where if it's just been a busy day or I've not managed to eat like every hour and a half as I try to, I've had to like try and like cram food in at the end of the day, and it's not pleasant. And people seem to think, oh my god, like 3,000 calories, like I can't remember how many, I think I'm on about 400 grams of carbs and blah blah blah, you can eat whatever you want, and you can't really, you have to eat like clean carbs. So we're talking like your pastas, rice, potatoes, that kind of thing. It's not like I can just slam a large Domino's pizza every night. But I am going to be having the loaded chips tonight, and I'm not going to have any regrets whatsoever. I feel no shame. I need to go and do my cardio now. I'm going to have, I did take pre-workout. I'm still trying to figure out if that pre-workout, the MVP stuff, if it makes me kind of crash or whether, because I'm quite tired, but I think that's just my mid-afternoon slump. So I'm going to have one of these anyway. And I will talk to you again at some point. There you are. I've missed you. I went out this morning. I've been out all day. I've only just got back in. It's like 7:45. I thought I changed my jacket, so I didn't have my big duvet jacket on. I just had another one. And I had been adamant that I had left you in my truck, and I hadn't. So basically, quick fire summary of the day. I went to get my nails done. And my toes as well, but no free toe photos here. I will put in some content, a clip from my phone that I took because Amy, who runs Bee Beauty, where I go, has got a new British Bulldog puppy called Boris. And he was the cutest thing ever. So I got that done. Then I went and picked up my friend Sam and we went over to Troon to her friend Maggie's house. Now Maggie is like a medium spiritualist person and knew a great deal about me before I'd even met her. So we had a really nice afternoon just kind of chatting about various different things, and then about an hour before, like, we weren't meant to be doing any sort of readings or anything like that, but before I left we were talking about like past life regression, and she had said that she's always got the impression, well, firstly, that I have never in my past lives, so I've had several apparently, I have never lived past the age of like childhood. So this is the oldest I have ever been in my current life. And she also was getting like priestess energy from me. So when I showed her this tattoo, she burst out laughing. And apparently, I don't know what this is. Apparently having it on your left side is something spiritual as well. So that was that. And she also, she did a tarot card reading for me. I was looking for I'm also doing my little, I've discovered this app called A Kinder World, and you basically water your plants by doing like gratitude and stuff. That's another story. So these were the cards that she pulled. So I can now go and take the meaning from them. Jack! Let's just say it was very eye-opening and it made a lot of sense in relation to my current situation. But I ordered a pizza from Patos because Sam, my friend, lives in Crosshouse and Patos is in Crosshouse, but it was going to take a wee while to get ready because poor Danny, who owns it, was under pressure. So I went to Morrison's, spent a small fortune. He'll be wanting this. I'll show you my pizza. And anyway, I just thought I would check in. I'm feeling like I felt like drained, but in a good way. And I actually said like I felt quite content, which Maggie was pleased about, because she says people usually say they feel happy, but happy is a very fleeting emotion, whereas content's more like grounded. So yeah, but one of my tasks is to remove all the healing crystals from my bedroom, because she says all the clashing energies in there will just be, no wonder my sleep's been disrupted for a while. So that's what I'm going to do after my pizza. Wow, this week has been a bit of a vlogging fail, and I've also got a bulb that's out, so I'm having to use my sad lamp. Jack is complaining that he's hungry, as per usual. And I was editing my vlog, which has gone live actually, so episode 6 has gone live, and I was laughing because, excuse my washing machine, it's living its best life, it's coming to a crescendo. I had been saying, do you ever get those moments where like you feel like you need to get your life together? And in my case it's at 6:20 on a Sunday evening, and I was literally editing the vlog and I glanced at the time and it was 6:20. And I very much don't feel like I have got my life together yet, but I'm boiling some, what is this? Risotto? Not risotto, tortellini. It's meant to be vegan chicken and bacon tortellini. This morning I went all the way over to Carluke to pick up some ingredients for a Secret Squirrel project that I'm going to be doing. Secret Squirrel Rabbit, with Whiterabbitskincareuk. And I literally spent a good half an hour unloading all the stuff from the car, putting it in the garage, Then before I did that, like unloaded it, I went straight to get my lashes done because Emma had like a last minute appointment. Then I unloaded it, refilled my ice bath because I'm going to start doing my ice baths again tomorrow, I've decided. And what else have I been doing? I feel like this week, and I'm if I'm honest, I'm kind of dreading editing this vlog footage because number one, I don't know I can't remember what I filmed. I feel like this has been a very, very emotional week for me. This morning I just felt rubbish again, like, and it's actually manifesting in a physical sense. Like when I wake up, I just feel immediately, not to be too graphic, but my stomach has been literally doing somersaults, and I've kind of lost my appetite, and if I do want to eat, it's always been like beige salty stuff. So I don't know what's going on, probably the moon. I did, when I went to, can't remember if I said yesterday, but when I went and met with Maggie and Sam, they were talking about like the healing crystals that I have in my bedroom, and a lot of that will be disturbing the energy in the bedroom. So I have actually, I've sort of redistributed a lot of them. So these were some of the ones that were in my bedroom. That's like my bracelets. I've ordered a humongous big selenite thing that I'm going to put these on to recharge. If I'm honest, I'm not entirely sure what a lot of these are. But I have put things like black obsidian, I don't know if you can see, but above, you're ideally meant to put, because that's like a protecting stone, so you're ideally meant to put that like around your front door, but I don't have, my front door's literally just there, I don't have anywhere to put it. So I thought this door frame was as good as any for that. Then I've put some, so I was googling like the different, so like citrine is really good for like manifestation and things, so I've put that in like my office. I need to clear this office out because it's just so messy. But I need to kind of, well, this is a, what's this one? This is to do with money. But I need to Google the rest. I do have some under my pillow, like I've got amethyst, what have I got under? Amethyst, smoky quartz, moonstone and rose quartz, because they're good for like sleep and stuff, and I did get a really good sleep last night actually. So whether or not that's connected, I don't know. And I also removed, so I've got 3 decks of cards, tarot cards. So I've also removed them, and I'll probably put them in like the coffee table or something, but I've removed them from the bedroom so that it wasn't disturbing the energy there. But I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'm going to have my tortellini, finish food prepping, and I think I'll sign off here. So thank you as always for watching all my videos. Honestly, like, I really, really appreciate it, and having this little form of like a little safe space for me to come in and check in and speak is really helping me. Thank you, just thank you. And I will speak to you, that's got food on his face, I will speak to you tomorrow.